First, let me say it's a great honor to be recognized by your peers, and as Tommy said, to be recognized by the youngsters in the audience as well. Before I get into my little dialogue here, I'd like to introduce my wife, have her stand, and I'd like to introduce my brother and his wife and have them stand. Without that triangle there, I don't think I would be as strong as I am today. Where can I start? Start by saying I give all praise and honor to God for giving me the opportunity, with so many people to come on this planet Earth, to have just the audacity to choose one grain of sand in the oceans of the world and name it John Carlos, and give him an opportunity to make a difference in society, a difference in life. To let everyone know that we bleed the same blood, we eat the same food, and we will perish and go to the same ground. We all have the same Father. But sometimes we slip and we forget who we are, and we get led astray. And God brings about a beacon from time to time, a beacon called Martin Luther King, or a beacon called Gandhi, or a beacon called Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass, Jack Johnson. All these are beacons, and they have beacons that resonate through every ethnic background, not just merely those that I just mentioned. It's all sorts of beacons. Most of them don't have the opportunity that Mr. Smith had, or myself, to be in a world venture where everyone is striving to say, look at me, I'm great, look what I've done with my life. But to be two young individuals and feel like I'm willing to sacrifice my inhabitants, to sacrifice everything I have to make this a better world for everyone. I'm sure Mr. Smith and I both more thought about our children than we thought about our peers at that particular time. We thought about our grandchildren and those that might come after, that they might have a better world. I looked at Richard Lapchick today, and I heard him say that he turned 65 this year. I listened to him, I listened to Mr. House, I listened to the young lady, Ms. Breeze, Mr. Nicholas. Most of all, the young fella that has so much vision with his eyes closed, Mr. Charles Wilkes. You know, when I met Mr. Wilkes tonight, something went through me, like it was something about him. We sitting here at the table, and when they brought him to the podium, and someone mentioned that his birthday was June 5th. But then right away I knew what it was, because God put me here on that same day, maybe 50 years ahead. June 5th is my birthday too, Mr. Wilkes, and I know you will go all the way to the top. Now think about Mr. Nicolette. Back in Pittsburgh, it wasn't just Miami that he had to deal with. I'm sure it was those people at the University of Pittsburgh was not too comfortable with the situation that he was involved in. But through his faith, it carried him and the team through to make a better university, to make a better nation. And God always tells his soldiers, you just hang in there, I know what I'm doing, and I will make sure that you receive your gratitude and rewards at the end. And that's why we're here today. To see this young lady come up here that had the world in her hands to say, I want to be such a great athlete. But God raised up and told her, say, you're greater than an athlete. You're going to do things more powerful now, missing this one limb, than you could have ever done with two limbs. And she exemplified that here tonight. It's a great honor to be here to see so many people of all different ethnic backgrounds and all independent wealth, whether you have much money or no money, to see you here, to pay homage to individuals that might have sacrificed their day in the sun to make it better for everyone. Yeah, I'm a brass guy. Like they call me a swashbuckler at times. So this guy got a sway about him, but I'm really a nice guy. I can swell up and twist my lip and get mean if I have to. But that's only if I have to. I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that. As Richard said, he didn't come into this world thinking, I want to be an activist and I want to change society. But I'm sure he thought about them pretty little granddaughters that he had. He thought about his daughter, the same as I thought about my kids 43 years ago. Everyone is going to have their day in the sun. But the question that God asked me to ask you right now is, when you have your opportunity, will you take it? I took mine. God bless you, and thank you for having me.
As we wrap things up here, it's been quite a memorable night. A lot of our recipients, absolutely incredible. They've overcome incredible odds, obstacles, and I know all of us must face our life storm, so I encourage you to remember their faces. The faces of Mr. Smith and Mr. Carlos, Nelson Mandela and Mr. Hauser, Bree, Charlie, and Aaron, Captain Nicholson, and Mr. Johnson. Remember their faces, remember their stories, so they can inspire you to help you overcome whatever battles you may be facing. And with that, I wish you all a good night.